All right, I have a new UFO report here to go over. It's from 1989 from Oklahoma, Wagoner, Oklahoma. So the summary is my friend and I, who were both 16 at the time, were driving to her house on State Highway 51 westbound. We were going to be late for curfew, so we were in a hurry. There were no cars coming in either direction. We were driving along and something caught my peripheral vision into the north. We saw about 5 or 6 bright lights coming up from the ground behind the tree line. They were they were so bright that they looked like spotlights shining straight up into the air. I was freaking out, telling her to stop so we could see what that was, so we slowed down considerably. Then these lights started to turn in a complete circle all at the same time. Wow. That is really strange. So, 5 or 6 bright lights coming up from the ground. We were both going, oh my god, what the hell is that? Then the lights just started crisscrossing over one another very fast. I was still begging her to stop so we could watch them, but she was afraid of getting in trouble for being late for curfew already, so we just drove off. I believe this was a UFO on the ground. There are no buildings or houses around where this happened, only fields and trees, a fairly rural area. This is one of the strangest things I have ever seen. I don't remember the exact date. I only remember it was late spring or early summer in 1989. My friend Christy Van Brunt and myself were driving westbound on Highway 51 to her house. We were going to be late so this is just an alternative version of the story. So let's see here if there's anything extra. Yeah, we were going to be late for curfew and she didn't want to get in trouble. We were just driving along, talking, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my right eye, I see these incredibly bright white lights shining straight up into the sky. There were about 5 or 6 of them, and they were arranged in a circle. The lights were behind the tree line coming up from the ground. I was like, what the hell is that? I told my friend to stop the truck so we could see, but she wouldn't stop, partly out of fear of her parents and the fact that she did not know what we were seeing, but we did slow down to about 10 miles per hour. There were no cars in either direction as far as we could see, which was unusual. The lights started to turn around in a big circle. They stayed in their position, but the whole thing was turning slowly at first, then very fast. Then the lights just started going crazy, crisscrossing each other, and we were both just staring with our jaws wide open in disbelief at what we were seeing. I started screaming to stop, but she wouldn't. I am now 24 years old. Now this was reported in 1998, but happened in 1989. So she's saying, I am now 24 years old. I have 2 children. I am a supervisor in a telecommunications center and consider myself very normal. My friend is a homemaker, mother of 1. We have not told very many people about this because people look at us like we are nuts, which is typical, you know. You're just going to get that, unfortunately. Ever since then, I have had a firm belief in UFOs. Oh yeah, once you see them, I mean, you're going to believe usually. I mean, I definitely instantly believe. I had a firm belief instantly once when I saw mine. And this was around the same time that I saw mine too, 1989, 1990 ish, when I saw my first one UFO. It wasn't a light though, it was a silver disc hovering in the daytime sky. If you want to hear my story, it's on my channel. It's called My UFO Story. Which I have a lot of other personal sighting videos on there as well. This is a good one though. It's from Wagoner, Oklahoma, 1989, January 1st. It looks like it's January 1st of 1989. Even though it says late spring, early summer of 89, so close enough, I guess. 1989. So did it say how big these lights were? I don't see that. It's interesting that they went in patterns and they are real low to the ground. Very strange. I wonder what these were. Wonder what they were. So, Did she say that they were small? 5 or 6 bright lights. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you think of this story. What do you think these lights could have possibly been? I have no idea. That's why they're UFOs. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back with more vintage UFO stories soon.